I mean, no.
All
There
right,
we
we should
go.
be streaming again.
Yay!
Technical difficulties tonight, as if something wants this crew to stay alive and for Darby's wish of combat to not come true. So, yeah, there's that. You activate the trap. Noose goes up. You don't think there's any more on this side. Which side did you go around, left or right?
Whichever side the noose was on. Right.
Oh, there was a noose on both sides, right and left.
Just
So-
a single noose. All right. Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
So go right.
you're right.
Your lodestone object finder is having you continue forward. You notice that it's going into a bunch of kind of thorny brambles. They come up, I guess chest height to you, and you notice that there are a lot of very quickly darting insect-like things that are hovering and moving about the top, darting in and out of the brambles. And your locator spell tells you that the dagger is inside those brambles.
Ah. Easily climbable brambles.
Mhm.
Whatever could we do here? I turn to our magic user. I see.
You want me to do it?
I don't know that there's any point in wasting one of the charges on your amazing wand.
Fair.
So you're seeing a lot of like shiny objects that are kind of strewn inside the brambles. You see like pieces of jewelry, some just junk that just happens to be shiny.
I don't know where they stole my stick. It's literally a stick that is
It's a
magically
dagger.
enchanted. Well, technically it's a dagger, but as a trapping. I just said it's a stick that is extra hard.
Stabbing stick.
Exactly, stabbing stick.
They liked it.
It's your
maybe.
corpse poking stick.
Ah.
Well, it makes things corpses, then it pokes them.
Excellently. Are you a corpse? Do you want to be? Well, I mean,
Maybe they can see magic and it looks shiny.
yeah, that is what I am thinking.
Hmm.
There might be lots of magical items here. It might just be shiny items. I don't know. If we burn this thing down, then maybe the items will survive, or maybe we'll end up with our third
I
lot of
check my
molten
pockets
gold.
pretty frequently to see if they've stolen anything from me without me notice.
You do a pat down, and no. Yeah,
Okay.
everything seems to be in place.
Except
Except for those silver fillings in your mouth. They just suddenly just swooped in and pulled them out. No, you're fine.
I have a grappling hook. Do you want me to try and like grab stuff out of the bramble? Or
Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, if you think you're good with it, that sounds fine.
yeah, I mean, get the grappling hook and rope and kind of get it all set up and.
Okay.
I don't know.
Make me a luck check. D100, high, low.
Always high, baby. That's how I roll. Low. That's what I said.
Right. So your grappling hook gets hung up and stuck in the brambles.
No, pull, tug, pull.
It's
tug.
stuck. It is stuck.
No,
What's your strength?
It's not good.
Well, then I don't know what to tell
11.
you.
11.
11. No, it's stuck really good.
I hand the rope to Radnar. Pull.
I pull.
That grappling hook was 25 gold.
Radnar just kind of leans into it with his weight, and it just rips off branches of the brambles and yanks it out.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, thank you so much.
It did, however, take a pretty good sized chunk off the brambles and just strewn all over kind of like the bottom of where the brambles start. You see all kinds of coins, little trinkets here and there. Most of them are just very shiny. Some of them are not.
Are there any keys?
You want to get closer and find out.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a
Oh.
d6.
I'll follow Assy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Said it first, so he's going to be in the front.
3.
yeah.
All right, so you're not exactly surprised. Yeah, so several of these things, as you're approaching, dart towards you very high speeds, very protective of its nest. So roll initiative. Just you and Darby for the first round. So, Asi, why don't you roll for you two?
All right. It's a D6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bop. 2.
2. A 2.
It's not high.
I'm trying to roll dice in the Twitch stream. That didn't work. Too many windows. The 6 goes first. And 3 of these things with they're moving so fast it's hard to get a look at them, but what you can see is the very long, sharp looking proboscises on these things as they dart towards you.
I don't like it.
What's your
Alright.
armor class, a C?
Right now it's a 3 because I have my shield.
All right. Your shield bats aside 2 of them, but one of them just like, bam, right onto your skull. You feel your skull crack a little bit. That beak is inside there, and you feel this very disquieting, sucking feeling as
Oh,
it starts to drain fluids from your brain pan. Take just a point of damage for the very precise strike. Darby, there's what looks like a cross between a crow and a bat. It's got very leathery wings and more than one set. And this long, almost a foot long, like pike-shaped bill. It is just cracked C's skull, and you can see it doing kind of like these sucking motions as C's eyes kind of roll a little. The other 2 missed, and they're coming back around. What do you want to do, Darby?
I'll take my. Can I take my dagger to try to pluck out that thing out of the? at his
Sure,
head?
make me an attack roll and don't roll a 1.
Okay.
And by that I mean roll a 1.
I did not roll.
No, you did not. AC 9 is enough. The thing is, it's not got any kind of armor, and it's basically holding still as it's sucking a C's brain out. So you're able to jam your dagger, and it does it some damage, but that thing's got like just a death hold on a C's head, and it just continues to suck brain matter out. You've done it some damage, but it's still attached. What are you doing, a C?
I'm going to take my rapier,
Mhm.
Irina's old rapier, and I'm gonna try to slash this thing away from me.
Okay, roll a 1. Roll a 1.
I'll roll a 1.
Oop.
You hit it. You do it
You
some
rolled a 1.
damage. You do it some damage, but it is not enough to kill it, and it's still attached to you.
Get it off me! Get it off me!
All right. Now everybody can initiate because the other 2 are coming back down for another strike, and it looks like there are secondary defenders hovering and getting ready to enter the fray as well. So Radnar, roll a d6 for your side. Is anyone casting?
Do I see anything to cast at?
Well, there's one of these things stuck to a C's head. There are 2 that have just that are turning around midair and coming back down towards Darby and a C, and more are kind of hovering right above the brambles, not yet attacking, but looking like a secondary line that's about to.
So there's a bunch of them, like in a bunch.
Yes.
Okay, I'm casting sleep.
So you are casting. Galen, Richard, either of you or Fig
I
Jam?
was also going to cast sleep, so
Okay.
I guess we'll make them go to sleep.
Okay, yeah, never hurts to double up on it. How about Galen? You casting anything?
I have very little offense of spells.
All right. So Radnar has rolled
Oh,
a 2.
actually, no, we'll be casting something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a text spell, but we'll be
Yep.
casting.
So 5, they go first. A C, the one continues to drain you. This time, remove 3 points from your intelligence.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, the other 2, Darby, you're still forward with a C. So these 2 are streaking in at you. What is your AC?
1.
Okay, they both miss. You're agile or you have a shield, whatever, and you're able to deflect them. The ones that are kind of bystanders are still bystanding, aren't coming forward yet, as C and Darby haven't advanced any further. So spells go off.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile instead of sleep because I did not
It's
have
fine.
sleep memorized.
That's fine.
I'm going to put all 3 of my missiles at the one on Assi's head to try and get it
Right.
off.
Yeah, go ahead and just roll damage.
All right, so that's 3d6 plus 3. I like it.
It's good.
I'm not casting. I keep forgetting that spell is worse than I think. we can talk about it afterwards. But
Yeah. Okay.
18 points.
So these streaking fiery skulls converge at a point about 2 inches in front of Assi's face, obliterating this creature in just a puff of flaming feathers. See, yeah, this is very bright show of magical effect right in front of your face, but the creature is off.
Ugh.
Okay, Richard, Fig Jam spell goes off.
Are they 4 hit dice or less creatures?
They are, in fact, yes.
Wow. All right, then 2d8 levels worth of creatures. 10 levels worth of those creatures.
All the hovering creatures fall from the air. They just drop.
Nice.
that include the 2 that we're doing.
No, not in the same group. Fig Jam, I think you were casting at the large collection,
I
right?
Was. You just
Yeah,
said
yeah.
all the hovering creatures.
Yeah.
So I was-
Right. So there are still
clarifying.
2 attackers out there. Darby,
Yeah.
I assume you've got arrows and they are flying.
Yeah. I have a bow. She's short bow.
Uh-huh.
I'll shoot an arrow.
Okay.
I see 8. Yeah, 4.
That is not going to hit as they are in flight. A little harder to hit, so that goes wild. Did you want to use any rerolls? What is our reroll master? The master of
4.
rerolls says how many? 4. Ooh, you're down to 4 rerolls.
Well, I won't
No.
use a reroll.
No. Okay. See, you haven't gone.
Are there any in range?
Of a melee weapon, no. But if you
I
want
switched
to,
to my
yeah,
longbow.
yep. You can take a move action to pull your bow and knock it, and you can take a shot if you want.
D8 for magic arrow?
Nope.
No magic arrow. And how far away is that?
25 feet.
Oh, cool. I get a +1. Pew!
Oh, that's definitely not going to hit. Goes wide. Goes very wide.
Womp womp.
Galen.
I'm just gonna step in and full defense on the 2 ones that when they come to attack, full defense with the shield just to read a bit more.
Okay, so you want to step in front of Assi and Darby?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
because
full
just the way it
defense.
looks is they're forward, everyone else is behind them. Okay, good enough. You step into the breach with your shield. So why don't you roll a d6 for your side? Is anyone casting? There's only 2 of these things about, although there is more movement in other parts of the brambles, but they don't seem to be coming out.
I quickly roll, and my 2, the ones which I put to sleep are asleep for 10 rounds as well. So
Mhm.
I've got to roll. I mean, it should be over by then, but just in case.
You never know.
Yeah.
Yep. So was anyone casting?
Not this turn.
Nope, no casting. All right. 5, they go first. The 2 streak in. I'm going to say, Galen, since you did put yourself further in front of Assi and Darby, they are both coming at you. You went full defensive, you said. So what is your AC?
2.
2
Without
full
whatever-
defensive. Ooh.
whatever blood
Ooh.
one. Ooh, but that's really good. But that's really
Not good enough, though. Not good enough. So they
Well,
come
shield.
very close. You use your shield to just kind of swap them aside in the air so that they don't hit any exposed spaces on your skin. And it is your guys' turn. So people with missile, why don't you go ahead and take the first? So Darby and Assi, go ahead and make your attack rolls if that's what you're doing. Oh, terrible miss.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Yeah. Well, there's no fumbles in this, so it's just a very bad miss. Sorry, see, it's just they're very fast, and you're just not able to get in front of them, and both miss. Galen, you're close to them, but they're not within melee because as you bat them aside, they go into the air. So you're
I'm
gonna.
I'm staying on full defense
All right.
to draw their attacks and stuff.
Sounds fun. Fig
I
Jam and
don't have a
Radnar.
ranged weapon.
What are you guys doing? Fig Jam?
I don't know, as I don't have any missile weapons. I guess I'll get out my staff. That's about it, really. I don't know.
Okay. So you just kind of readying when they do come near you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'll do is if you take your action to ready, if they attack you next, I'll let you take a melee strike against them as they're coming in. Radnar, what are you doing?
I am readying with my dagger.
You're going to do the same thing? Okay.
Yep.
Here they come around again. I'm going to say one is definitely going for Galen. The other one,
We haven't rolled a new round yet.
that's right. They went first. So let's have Darby roll for your side. Is anybody casting?
Was 6.
Yay!
All right, you guys go first. So again, those of you with missile weapons. Oh, that
Yeah, that's
hits.
better.
Yeah. One takes a bolt. Your D8 didn't activate the magic, so it's just 3 points of damage. Or actually, that was Darby. Sorry.
That was his. Sorry, I rolled
Yeah.
the 8 first and then.
No, that doesn't hit.
Damn.
Not in flight. All right, Darby. One of them has an arrow sticking out of them, but still in it.
Nice.
Fig Jam and Radnar were prepared for strikes if they came near you. They haven't yet. Galen, you said you're going full defense. You're staying with that? Okay, Here we go. So one is definitely coming in at Galen. The other one is coming for Galen.
The way, this is got the shield.
Oh.
Oh, that'll do it.
That will do
That'll
it
do
on
it.
both of those. All right, so first of all,
Ow.
take just 2 points of damage. Then one fastens like right on the upper part of your chest through your armor. One fastens on your left leg, and they start extracting the precious, precious juices that are Galen. Fresh leaf squeeze, Galen. Okay. Next round. You guys just tell me what you want to do, because their action is just to, slurp on Galen for a bit. And they're not moving, so.
I'm gonna magic missile on,
okay.
on one of the ones on Galen.
Okay, so you're going to put all three into one?
I mean, if I have to decide beforehand, yeah.
One has been damaged.
Oh, no, well, no, I don't play it that way. You can just tell me you're casting and then decide. So you can
Well,
split.
I'm gonna direct them all at one, unless one obviously drops, and then I'll switch.
Oh, I
to the
see. I see. No, you have to. You have to declare before you
Okay.
launch.
other. I'm gonna attack the one that's undamaged.
Okay, that sounds good. Go for it.
All right. Let's here.
Oh, 15 points of damage. It drops.
All right.
Again, there's an explosion
so.
of very colorfully lit skulls that collide a few inches in front of Galen. Big puff of feathers. It's gone. So there's still one on his leg. It's a little damaged, sucking away. Who wants next?
I wonder what would happen if I cast Radnor's dyspeptic bowels on one of these.
Oh my god.
You get to
About
see some
brain.
of Assi's brain matter. No.
Yeah.
Can I strike at it with my sword?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm
so,
gonna do
yeah.
the same.
Roll a 1, both of you.
Not a 1.
Nope.
It's a 15.
All right, both of you hit. 7 points of
That was
damage.
super.
It already took 6.
Three.
3. So it's still up. It's still up. Still sucking away. Fig
Come
Jam.
on,
Big jam.
Richard, come on, do it.
Well, I'm just going to cast sleep on it, but if I do that, I mean, then you hit it, right? Because spells go off at the beginning
Yeah.
or the end.
Beginning.
Yeah.
Kill steal with your stick.
No, I already said I was going to cast sleep, so I cast
Okay.
sleep. It goes to sleep, and then you guys wake it up with swords, and it doesn't die.
Actually, that still works because it's basically it's a coup de grace if they attack it while it's asleep, so it kills
oh,
it.
right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Let's see if you sleep it, which I'm sure you will.
I mean,
Don't know
there's
how
only one of them left, so I direct it
I
at
don't know
one.
how you don't.
plus one
Yeah.
hit die.
They're one hit die. Oh, yeah. You got it. It goes and and probably a C's strike gets it. Oh, Darby's actually. Darby went first. Darby kills it. All right, so
Get it off,
Galen
get it off.
has
Oh.
2 very neat puncture wounds on your chest and leg, and Asi's got one right in the middle of his head. And Asi, you don't think good so much now.
No, I don't. My brain hurts.
Well, I mean, it would do if the got hit in the head.
He got a free trepanation. He can now hear God because he's got a hole into his brain.
Looks at Galen with his clerical abilities, wonders if that happened to him at some point.
Have an old dealing
I
potion.
mean, okay. Does anybody recognize these things and know what they were doing, or like, I mean,
You're the specialist. You know everything.
Actually, Fig Jam, you have a stupid high intelligence these days, and you're kind of an outdoorsy person. They look like some kind of cousin, near relative to a sturge or strige,
I was
however
thinking
that's said.
Sturge, but
But they have bat-like wings in 2 sets of them, so they're similar, but not exact.
do they look stitched together?
No, they look completely natural.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, when I asked everybody if you knew what they were, I obviously knew what they were. I was asking out loud just for shits and
Well,
giggles.
you know what they resemble. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. And knowing about these Sturge, I mean, do we understand that SC may be suffering from brain damage from these things? Because, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not as if... Right, so we... Oh, no. Oh, no, the one that was on SC got exploded by the missiles, didn't it? And it burst into flame. So we can't,
Yeah.
like, grab its wings and push it to pump the brain matter back in through the hole down Proboscis again.
I'll hold SC while you put his brain back.
What?
I think he's covered in brain. The magic missiles exploded the thing right in front of his face. So,
I'll
you know.
I'll just absorb it through my skin. That's how it works.
I don't think that's quite how it works. But maybe it does.
So the area where your locate spell was indicating there are some sleeping creatures there, but otherwise there's not any motion there. There are still the brambles go on for a good ways. It's like a wall of bramble, and the creatures in the other parts don't seem to be much caring what's going on over here. You're not close enough to them to irritate them. It looks like they're pretty territorial of whatever area they have designated as theirs.
all right, we send our thief forward. On you go, Fig Jam.
I mean, I was just going to burn down all the brambles because I didn't want to push my way through them all.
And anything magic's going to survive the fire. So
Yeah, exactly. And we will have another huge chunk of gold to put in our whatever we're putting it.
I don't think the brambles would burn that hot to destroy gold.
Ah,
I have some oil.
Well, are you doing it? Yes,
yeah,
no?
I mean,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
He's burning the brambles. Right.
burn our way through.
Okay. What are you casting to do that? A fireball?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to wake something.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Roll me a luck check. Just tell me high or low.
I will go low. So anything 50 or less. 73. That's 50 or less. So no.
Okay.
See, people don't need to give us bits to do bad things. We'll do it ourselves.
Okay. So the fire gets a bit out of control. It spreads further than you anticipated. The brambles apparently are fairly dry and they catch easily. So yes, you succeed in burning out the brambles in the area that your item is, but it catches more of the brambles on the fire and it starts to spread through the forest on each side.
Honestly, that's not a bad thing.
Yep.
I didn't care. So, all right, this whole place can burn down for all I care.
As you notice and just shrug, like, don't really care, you hear the sound of a hunting horn off to your left, a small distance away, and then there's a responding call to your right.
Yeah-oh.
Eh,
It's time to hide.
I mean, I'm just gonna go and scoop up all the stuff that is there,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
hey, let's get off of here.
All right. So as
Yeah,
you're doing
coup de grace
that,
some of the dead ones. throughout the
Galen,
way.
your superior elven eyesight off to the right. Apparently, this host is closer. You see several mounted individuals are thundering in this direction. There's something odd about the way they sit their saddles that make you think they're not human, but they are humanoid. And their mounts are not horses either. They're too smooth and they bound with giant leaps. And wow, they're giant cats with large saber-like teeth.
Kitty coming.
Yeah. So it's just at the extreme point of your elven vision where you're noticing it. You still can't make out the riders very well. The cats are just enormous, so they kind of pop a bit better. But they are thundering in your direction, or actually in the direction of the fire, really.
People are coming. 1, 2. Perhaps we want to move out of here.
Fig Jam, you collect all the shinies and the not so shinies on the ground and shove them into a bag real quick. Your dagger is
Including his
amongst
stick?
them.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Or we can stay here and say hello to them.
And then,
We will.
yeah, my thing was just to get it and then wander off again. Okay. Alright.
Fireball?
I mean, it got us into this mess. There's no reason it can't get us out of it.
Well, let's talk to them.
Alright.
Okay, you want to talk to them? You want to? So you just want to stay here and talk to them?
I'm getting back to the path.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're heading back to the path.
I'm heading back.
How quickly? Running?
No.
A fast
I've got my stuff,
amble?
I'm just
Maybe a
I'm just
mosey.
wandering off back there now.
All right.
Wandering speed.
Yeah.
Everyone else?
I'll go with.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
All right.
So we're not hiding
Yeah.
it, but we're not running.
All right. Let me see.
Radnor doesn't run.
He gives other people the runs.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got people that do that.
He's got spells that do that.
Probably, yeah. Fireball does that, right?
Now,
Radnor, the spectac balls.
I like it.
Okay. So here's what happens. Since you guys aren't running and you're just kind of going in the direction, the team to the right that is moving very much faster, some of them break and move faster than the rest of the group. So 3 of them kind of outpace the larger group and it come thundering towards you. Galen, you notice that the rider is, well, he's got the torso of a man. He's got goat legs and a goat head, though. There is an arrow, an archer's, what are they called? They hold the arrows. The thing that holds the arrows, whatever it's
The
called.
quiver.
Quiver, yes. He's got a quiver on his back with a number of arrows on it. He's already pulling one back in his bow. It looks like he's going to launch something in a very large arc towards you. They're still a good distance away. The 2 behind them appear to be wolfmen riding on the back of these saber-toothed cats as well.
Call out, bonjour!
I raise my hands and we are not your enemies.
I pull up,
Never mind us boarding down your forest. That's our bad, but we're not your enemies.
wait, I've got this, guys. I pull out a laser light.
The saber-tooth cats stop in their tracks and go after the laser. No. All right.
I have have no idea what the feeling
He launches his arrow from a great distance away, and no surprise to you that it falls short. It kind of goes off to the left, but as it lands, there is an explosion that just rocks the ground, knocks you to your feet.
This is one of the ones they fired at us.
Yeah.
Well, then I think the response is pretty clear.
Yeah.
You know,
Surrender? Oh, sorry. Go on.
200 feet is the range right now, so if Fireball has that range.
let me make sure on the
Yeah, it's 240.
240. Okay.
Okay, you
Oh,
both
yeah.
casting or just you, Radnar?
Me too.
You two.
Fireball. Hell yeah!
Okay.
Oh,
Boom, boom,
so I'm
boom.
assuming we can get to. I'll be casting as well, but not fireball.
Okay.
I won't be
All right. Well, all you
casting.
spellcasters, go ahead and roll your damage.
Is it what 3d6 for me or what? Because
It is the
third
level. Yeah, it's a third level that's put into it. So,
Technically, you want me to technically go first.
all right. What are you casting?
Bliss.
Okay.
All allies within a 20-foot square who are not yet in melee, and that's the bloody annoying condition on it.
Yep.
Gain a +1 to attack and damage, and +1 to morale.
Yeah. Okay.
So damage +1 is the main point.
Well, that doesn't help them with magic, but yeah.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh,
Yep.
fine.
Yeah,
that's
just go ahead and give me 3
Yeah.
rolls for all the damage that you guys are doing with fireballs.
They
They
were
get
made with
saves.
The Sturge things before, so we're like, oh, the spell won't affect them.
31 points from me.
Okay.
Oh, one save.
One of them makes the save, takes half damage, burnt, but still is rushing forward. One of them is obliterated by that. The lead guy in the goat head, unaffected. Your flames actually seem to part around him.
Damage.
Next fireball.
See?
I
Got
dropped
12.
it. It's up to
Oh, I see it. A 12.
Richard.
Yeah, I see. So 12 points of damage. Okay, so the one that saved earlier, I'll have him do another save. He does not make this one, but that is not quite enough to kill him, so he looks worse off. Still coming forward.
It's been very close to death.
The one with the goat's head, it just the flames just part again. And Fig Jam, did you cast one as well? Nope.
I don't have any fireballs left.
Okay.
I know what spell you probably should be casting.
So they're closing. They don't.
Out of the reach.
They can't move 200, so
Yeah.
they're much closer now. That's their action. Actually, the one in the lead can fire another one of his special arrows, so he'll do that.
That's bad news.
All right.
123.
So that actually is going to hit. Let me see who the target actually was. Not that it matters too much. 3. So let's see. Take. Sorry. 16 points of damage. As the arrow is lobbed high, it lands and explodes on you. Everyone
Yeah,
that is next to a C, which is pretty much everybody, take 1 point of damage from exploding as sea debris.
So that halved me. Oh my god.
Do you have
1
16
point
points of damage?
No.
I do now, yeah.
Okay.
I was at 32, and you just
Yeah.
cut me in half.
I literally, the thing hit you and exploded. And those
Yeah, it
around you
did.
took a little bit of shrapnel and a little bit of a sea in the face.
I'm just sitting there sizzling a bit like,
It's a Wile E. Coyote moment. Exactly. So yeah, the rest of their actions are to come forward. So it's the goat-headed man and one of his very damaged, sizzling riders still coming forward, though. So next round,
Did the cats make a roll for against the? Did the cat have to save versus fireball?
no, I just did the cats and rider as a whole. Just
Okay.
yeah, cats
I was
actually
just
have a
wondering
better
if
save.
the goat rider's cat also super.
Oh no, it didn't affect the. No, your spell was just deflected around him. He was never in any harm's way, him or his mount.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it was just the two that are his two vanguards. Okay, so they're not in melee yet. So what do you guys want to do? I'll go ahead and give you the action first.
I'll close are they to us now?
I've got a fireball left, so
So they were 200, so 80. They are
You
now
know it's not doing
120.
anything.
120. Yeah, they're at
Yeah,
120.
if they meant anything. All right, okay.
Uh,
I will try a thing.
Okay.
I will cast a spell.
I'm gonna
Oh,
shoot
so-
how far away are they now?
120.
120.
120. Okay.
You know the fireball did nothing to the goat guys, so we
Yeah.
don't
I'll
know
s-
that. A C heal 2d6 plus 2 that you roll it.
2d6 plus 2.
Galen is laying his hands on you.
No.
Alright,
Really
I healed
want to
7.
spend a point.
No, I'm fine at 23. That's only 10 off max.
It's more than I've got at the moment.
Yeah, I'm good for like one more hit.
Ooh, I can
One more hit.
Okay, so D8 for magic arrow. Nope.
And who are you targeting? The main goat-headed guy or the guy to this side?
The guy to the side was almost dead.
Yeah.
So I think so
Okay.
looks like he's struggling. So I get he's 120 feet, so he's normal distance, but we get bless plus to hit and damage, so 8 damage, and I hit AC 1.
Okay. Goes right through his throat, knocks him from his cat. So you take out him. So the last person is this goat-headed human pulling another arrow up from his back as he continues to charge you guys down.
Yeah,
Who
I'll
wants?
shoot an arrow.
You want to shoot an arrow too? Okay.
Oh yeah. It's not a magical arrow. No. Oh, critical hit.
Nice.
Lowest
Only
possible
only
damage.
1 damage.
Yeah. That actually did hit. He didn't seem. You don't know if it hurt him or not, but it did hit. So who's next?
Well, I was casting,
Okay.
and I was going to cast Ice Storm.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't
And I was
just
going to
by
cast,
suspecting.
Nice.
and I was going to cast it in front of them so that it slowed down their movement and they were blind and all kinds of fun stuff, rather than inflicting damage.
Okay. Let me think about this for a minute. So you're not casting it on them; you're casting it in front of them.
Yeah, so that it hazards the terrain around.
How much area does it cover? Does the spell say?
The magic uses in an area of 4 inches diameter. No, 8 inches diameter. Sorry.
Wow, that's 80 feet outside. Okay. All right, good enough. Yeah, that is a large amount of area. Okay, so you do that. Radnar, what are you doing?
What I want to do, I can't do until he gets about 60 feet closer.
Okay.
If the what I want to do is I want to ready it for if the head guy gets within 60 feet, I want to turn him into a newt.
You're gonna cast. Yeah, I'll let you do that. I'll let you kind of gauge it so that as soon as he hits your range, you can have it go off. That's fine. All right, so he on his turn, he comes up short before he runs into the ice storm and everything, which is just this swath of ice and blizzardy snow in front of him, quite a large area, but it doesn't keep him from arcing an arrow over. Never mind the 1d120.
Wow.
He's not that good. Ooh.
It's like
Okay.
armor class negative 47.
What is your AC, Bill?
My
Oh, that's gonna hit. He's a magic user. What
My
is it?
I have a pretty good AC. My AC is 5.
5?
Nice.
No, he hits a 3, so yeah, it's gonna
Okay.
hit. It's another one of these thundering arrows. Oh my gosh, Bill! Are you alive at 15 points of damage?
I've got 5 points left.
Okay. And everybody else take 3 points from the shrapnel and bits of Radnar that go flying.
Alright, I'm at 20.
All right. So he's stymied at this this blizzard and this terrain around him. So 8 inches translates outside distance to 80 feet. So he's going to have to take an action. His cat does move 80, but he's going to have to take that whole action to kind of get around it. So he does. He starts going tangential to it to try and get around it. But that does buy you time. What do you guys want to do? We'll say you're on the path now, and you've got, you're like 60 feet from those doors.
First thing I'm going to do, Cure Light Wounds on Radnor, D6 +1. You can roll it. The other thing is I'm going to look towards the other direction where I know there's another party coming. I'm just going to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
Because I know that's coming, and I'm not going to let you ambush us with it.
Am I rolling the healing?
Yeah, you roll. You're one
Thank you, by the way.
I'll get you to heal it.
All right.
Jameis, why don't you roll a D6 for me?
Okay. I shall do that, and I shall get a 3. Furious typing.
Yeah, so somebody in the chat, you pointed out it's yards, not feet in outside distance for D&D. But yeah.
Wow. That's pretty good.
3. Galen, you don't see them. You heard the horn blast. They were further away, but you don't see any sign of them now.
Yeah.
But you do notice that the flame that spread off in that direction is being smothered. Like you see it visibly going out.
It's probably where they are then. What is everyone else doing?
Well, I was just heading towards the north doors to leave now. Yeah, I'm going to give him the finger as we get to the doors. Yeah,
All right.
Stop stealing our stuff.
It is your silly forest. I will blame you for everything that goes on here.
Exactly. Keep your animals under control.
So we run for the doors.
Well, somebody's going towards the doors. What are the rest of you doing?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too. I'm
Yeah.
11, so.
I'm doing that too. Oh,
If he gets, am I able to shoot while I'm moving?
Yeah, he's far enough away. I'll let you do that. So he would be at 180, or no,
Okay,
120.
That's still within range for me. So while I'm moving, nope, that's not gonna do anything for me. And we got a bless, so +1 to hit and damage. So if I hit him, that's 4 damage.
Don't know with that. No, find out.
AC 7, no, that does not hit.
Okay.
Yep, goes wide. Fig Jam has thrown open the doors, revealing a very churchy-looking area. It's got an altar, several columns going to the walls, stained glass high up on the ceilings, although it's just got that void behind it.
Oh. Alright, come on in. Looks safe enough in here. Feels, well, yeah, maybe it's peaceful, maybe it's not. I don't know.
there's even stairs.
So all the pews are made of very rich, dark oak wood. They have velvet cushions. The floor is all wood, parquet. It's very highly decorated for a religious house.
Huge. That entire place is the same height as the other wing entirely.
Lined up along the south, east, and west walls are 24 marble statues. The statues, while carved, wearing saintly gowns, actually seem to mock saintliness. They have sarcastic, leering faces on the statues. They all bear a distinctive cast of the Amber family.
We're all in here now, right?
I think so.
Yep.
Alright, so I close the door behind us.
Mm-hmm.
I wait to see if there's pounding on the door or not, or anything like that, before relaxing.
Close the doors and you wait a few moments, and no pounding at the doors.
I feel relatively safe now, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Safe as we can feel in here.
We go to sleep.
Hell yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
Basically.
As you guys set up camp, you notice that glowing nimbus does not appear.
Uh-oh.
No. Well, that's
There
not
are
good.
enemies around.
I don't feel quite as safe as I do.
It's not set up camp then. Tis a silly place.
Ah, well. Stupid things.
It's like, well, we really
Okay.
needed you. So all of you are just right here near the
Yeah.
front.
Rednor, take another d6 plus 1. I'm out of healing.
While you're doing that, let me have everybody roll a d6, please. Okay.
All the
Did
fours.
you get that, Rednor? I'm healing you again.
Yeah, I got it.
Everybody got a 4. I got a 2.
I got a 1.
Oh.
I noticed everything. Oh, I'm surprised. One on one.
Okay. Okay, you got a 1. So while you are blessing your friends, and you guys were beginning to make a camp, so you were, at least unburdening your backpacks and setting them down. Let me make a little roll here.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The Catherine's in the back while you going, hey, watch out for that.
Wouldn't that be convenient? Wouldn't it be?
Yes, it would.
One of the stone statues reaches out and just touches you, Galen. As Galen has finished administering to Radnar, it just like as he's finishing that blessing, he is turned to stone.
Shit.
Randor? Again?
Brad, I'm turned to stone or he's turned to stone?
Galen is turned to stone.
Galen's turned.
Okay.
I didn't even get to save. That's the worst part. Wow, that's some powerful shit right there.
Yep. And the statue has stopped moving with his hands out, just with one finger touching Galen, and it's still kind of outspread that way, and is not moving any further. Just looks like a statue.
Bert, do I think that a scroll of dispel magic would allow me to turn him back to like flesh?
Make me an intelligence check.
All right.
He's very intelligent.
Yeah, my intelligence is 18.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
I mean, without knowing exactly the nature of what just happened, but chances are good that it was a magical effect.
Well, he's stone and we need our healer.
Uh-huh.
So I think that's a good use of the scroll.
Okay. Spell magic. Was this one of the scrolls that you made or one that you picked up?
One that we picked up.
Okay. Galen, as if nothing has happened, you've put away your vestment, your back.
Nice.
Hey. Man, what's that statue doing so close?
I don't know, but I'd stay away from him.
Did you blink?
What? No,
Now,
you
did it touch his skin when it did that, or did it touch armor?
It just touched a piece of his gear.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I would guess that this is the chapel to some other god, and you invoked another god, and those gods going, cursed you! Something like that. Maybe.
Let's get the god in here, and I'll cast Rednor's dyspeptic bowels.
Never heard tell of some sort of thing like that, but doesn't matter.
Right. So what you see here, so the stairs to the left and right go up to like a choir loft above. The loft it's basically centered above you, right in the center. That's where these stairs go to. And there's an altar up front here. You do see some doors. Of course, I revealed the whole thing, but yeah, there's some doors to the right and left as well. But the statues, each of those circles with the star in the middle are statues. And so this, the one to the left is the one that touched Galen, that one right there.
Well, let's move away from them before we do anything else, eh?
Yeah, I'd
Good
like
idea.
to check out the altar.
You want to go for the altar? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with Darby. I'll keep an eye on the statues while he looks it over.
So you're doing what with the statues?
I'm keeping an eye on them.
Okay. Yeah.
While Darby's examining the altar, I go with him, but I'm watching his back. I have my arrow ready, and just in case if I need to ping one in the face.
Oh, I'll check the altar with my dwarven ability to detect anything about stone?
Okay. Well, go ahead, Darby, and roll me a d6. And so as you're approaching the altar,
Roll the 2.
okay, you're not detecting anything that looks like nothing that is frequently slid stone on stone, nothing that looks like asymmetrical, nothing that looks like shoddy work, nothing that stands out to you. You come to the altar. The altar is fairly low. It's like waist high, a little bit lower than Fig Jam's navel. It's fairly unadorned. It's just a big block of stone. The stone has like a marbling, like a green marbling that runs through it, but there's like really nothing on it. Darby, as you're looking around, you do notice that coming up here, everything I said was true, but you notice that there are some scratches underneath the base of the altar, as if the altar has been shifted or moved quite frequently.
Okay. Do I see something like a mechanism that would activate it?
You take a quick look around the altar. You don't see any mechanism. Your feelings are it's probably just moved. It's just shoved and shifted.
Okay. Does it look heavy?
Looks pretty heavy.
Yeah. Oh. I'll show what I see to Hassie to well. Want to help me to push it?
Yeah, I'll help you push it. Why not?
So
Okay.
clearing out.
With both of you taking an edge and pushing, you do push it aside, and there is a passage beneath the altar.
Hey, I wave to the other
Maybe we
members
can-
of the party.
Hey guys, maybe we can take a nap down here.
Huh?
Yeah.
You want to go
What
down?
is it? Did you
Yeah.
find a key
Is
and
it,
all that stuff there?
is it dark or?
It is dark. It also looks like it goes down a few feet, and then it looks like it slants off.
Anyone got a light? Actually, I think I got a light.
You've all got lights. You've got those coins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of you
I
have
don't
lights.
have a coin anymore.
No, you do have one. I did give you one. Yeah.
Oh,
you can
did
hold
you?
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Ask Fig Jim if he's got a key, if he found a key in there.
Yeah, I was going to look through that when we were setting up camps, but then you got turned to stone. So
Yeah, but now we're walking along to the thing. We could have a quick break, see if you found a key in there.
Okay. So are you checking that now to see if there was a key in all of that?
Yeah.
There was, in fact, a silver key in all of that. Along with
Oh,
your
we can
pointy
ignore
stick.
this thing and just head on back.
yeah, you can go back.
So see, if
got
you're
that.
investigating it, it looks like it drops a couple of feet, and then it's kind of like a slide. It's a very smooth surface that just kind of goes down at an angle. Not too sharp of one.
Looks like a slide.
Whee!
Think it could be a shortcut to the basement?
Well, we didn't see any holes in the thing, did we?
Do we check the ceiling?
Yeah. Maybe it would be better to go to the loft, to the second floor before going down.
Yeah. I mean,
How-
we got the key too, though. It's just we got the goat guy out there. He might be sticking around for a minute.
You might have
can't
magically
rest.
disappeared. We don't know.
Yeah, who knows? But we can't rest. So my
I
only
mean, we
thought is,
can. We'll just rest traditionally.
Nice way to put it.
And if it was the fact that you're saying the statues, if you were well away from the statues, it might be fine.
I mean, there's all these other doors that we can go through as well.
Yeah,
But
let's
some of
check
those
them.
doors are near the statues.
Yeah, you have to pass pretty close to the statues to get to any of the doors.
Not
Well,
the ones at the top.
Those doors here. These,
Yeah, not the one to the top. Right.
Do we see these behind the altar?
Yes.
What if
wanna
when
check
we
them.
approach the doors, I mean, is it just our presence, or what if one of us was invisible? Would be able to
I mean,
sneak
they
by?
didn't get the rest of us, did they? So,
No, they only went
So-
after Galen.
yeah, so I'm just assuming it was because he blasphemed.
How
cast
dare
another
you
god's
call
spell.
for another god within our holy grounds? Exactly.
Exactly.
Sorry.
And, I mean, I might be wrong, very wrong, incredibly wrong, but you know, never. I don't know.
Maybe.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
We want to just check those north rooms and see if we can
Yeah.
just hole up in one and rest.
There might be
Yeah.
beds. Yeah.
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 Let's go check. Yeah, I'll go up to this door. I want
Mhm.
to check it for traps.
Okay, go ahead and make me a roll.
Find remove trap. Hiya. Does bless do anything for that or no?
No.
no, it only lasts 6 turns, so
Succeed.
Probably run out
There
by
is
now.
one.
Okay, you succeed. There are no traps as far as you can tell. Doesn't appear to be any, but the door is locked.
Can I pick it with one of my thin blades?
I don't know. Can you?
No. Can I? Boop. Yeah.
Yes, you can. Lock is not very intricate at all, so you're able to get through it. And then there's a hallway. I know the graphic is missing at the top here, but it just continues on to the other side and goes into the 2 rooms at the top that you see. So this hallway that... Oop, shoot. Here. Just move the map.
The
I had to
castle's
stitch
shifting.
it. Yeah, I had to shift that together there. So, all right, there we go. So this hallway just continues on to the other side and goes both into 29 and 30. So you see 3 doors along your right-hand side. A C.
Right. Door number 1.
You're
Check
gonna
for
open
traps.
27. So you're gonna check for traps. You're getting smart about that. Finally.
Oh, I'm finally in the front. Great success.
Success. Not trapped. Not locked either.
Alright, open the door. Actually, I feel the handle and I listen at the door.
Okay.
it's going to be a long time
Roll
if we
a
do this.
roll a d6.
D6. I don't have a listen at door. I do. Nope. I fail to listen at the door.
Okay. It fails to talk to you.
Okay.
you hear nothing.
I just is the door handle like anything weird about it when I touch it? Is it warm or anything?
No.
Alright, I just open it.
Okay. So this seems to be some kind of professional room. There are bookcases. There are 10 chairs, kind of round table style with a larger chair or desk at the front of it. So they're all kind of turned towards it. And the 10 chairs are 10 skeletons. And the desk that the chairs are all kind of turned to face. There's a very large figure in it's humanoid, but that's the most you can say about it. It's definitely a golem of some sort. It's made of bits and pieces of bones from various different types of animals, all kind of wired together into a frame. Looks very
That's
much
not
like an AA meeting
horrifying.
or something similar.
Hey Galen, you wanna scare these guys if they're alive? Or not alive or unalive?
Unalive. Oh my god.
I'm alive.
Or
So you open the door, you see this.
hmm,
So you turn to talk to somebody, I take it.
I kind of motion to Galen. I'm like, hey,
Roll a d6.
oh no,
Not again.
3.
3. Okay. No, you catch the movement as the golem that's behind the desk. As you look at it everything doesn't look like it's moved in a while. So you turn your head to talk to somebody next to you, and it leaps from the table. Go ahead and
great.
roll initiative.
Right.
Since you're now in front, yep. That's
Yep.
what happens.
Two.
And you are the only person standing in front of the door. Oh, again, I'm trying to roll dice in the chat of the Twitch stream. That won't work. I need 5 monitors. I think I need 5 monitors. That might help.
Well, I'm on it, yeah.
1. Okay, see, you can go first. So you see it leap from that desk. It looks like it's going to clear the room and land very close to you. What do you
Do a switcheroo with Darby.
do? You pull Darby and put him in front of you so that he is now the one in the door. Right.
Yep. Is that my move action?
That is your action. Yeah.
Okay. Can I
You
do move
manhandle
to
Darby so
switch-
that he is now in front of the door.
Yeah.
You gonna let that happen, Darby? You gonna put up with that?
Yeah,
Filthy
yeah.
human laying hands on your dwarven flesh.
Protect me, Squire.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
want to protect. I see.
Okay.
And
Well,
then I use my move action to switch to my bow
okay.
for
So you
next turn.
pull out your bow. Okay, Darby. What do you want to do? There's something leaping in the air. It's gonna land very close to you, and yeah.
I'll strike it with my sword.
Okay. Go ahead. AC 2.
Yeah, for 10 damage.
I believe that's going to hit. Give me a second. Oh, wow. It just hits. Okay. And how much damage?
10.
10 points. Nice. It is still standing. Who's next? Anyone taller than Darby can see into the room.
Radnar.
Do we even know it's going on?
No. No, you just see a C pulling his bow and has shoved Darby into the doorway.
Scream.
Oh, what's going on? Tell us
Golem.
thing.
Golem.
All right. You're human. You're taller than Darby, so you can see into the room if you want to take a look. Then we'll just call that your move action.
Ask what a hazelnut's pockets is.
Anything you want to do?
Nah.
Yeah. Just like, okay.
All
Look,
right, okay, there's a golem. All right,
it's a
I'll,
thing.
I'll be prepared for next round then. Yeah.
All right. Galen, Radnar, what are you guys doing? Nothing.
I don't think we
Getting
noticed
us into the
anything.
situation.
Yeah, no
so
idea.
What?
Yeah, no idea.
I'm randomly.
All right.
Fireball.
So it completes its leap, and it's going to attack Darby, the only target that is close enough to it. 14 is going to hit an AC. I really do need another monitor. 14. It's going to hit an AC 4. What's your AC?
It's 1.
Oh, it misses. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. How many attacks does this thing have? I should probably look at that first. Oh, yeah. So as it's leaping in the air, its cloak is pulled back, and you see it does not have one pair of arms. It's got 4 pairs of arms. It's got
Wow.
more attacks.
Not insane.
Well, let's say 4 and it's 4 1.
And they all miss.
Yeah, let's
I
close
wasn't
the door.
expecting it.
Yeah.
I forgot about Red Nose taking displacement. Yeah.
We'll just call this one the Suck Golem. All right. So, yeah, you've got a golem made of bones from different types of animals that are all kind of looped together with copper wire and string and held together with magics that you see, emblems that have been carved into bones here and there. So there we go. That is what you see. That is its action. You guys have had your action, so let us start with initiative again. Darby, makes sense that you would roll for your side. Is anyone casting? Although Fig Jam's the only one who can really see, other than those that are in danger themselves right now.
Roll 3.
A 3. Anyone?
Yes.
You're casting. Okay. They got a 5. So Darby, you're
You
still.
rolled a 1d5.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
You may still get a 5. I'm not
go
saying
ahead
you
and
get a 5, it's
re-roll
just-
that, I guess. 6. There. You like that better?
Yeah, that's good.
Huh,
That's
smart
good.
ass?
That's
You
all.
want the
That's
6?
more
I'll give
like
you the
it.
6.
Yes, exactly. We'll take it 6.
All right. 4 lightning attacks on Darby. Only one of them hits.
Ouch.
Yeah, this is going to be an ouch. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. Just 2 points. The bony fingers dig into your flesh, pulling out a small chunk. And it kind of moves the chunk of Darby from the lower set of hands to the middle set to the top set, and then finally just drops it into its mouth. And Darby, you see the skeleton start to rise slowly from the chairs.
Oh.
So, Big Jam's casting over Darby's head.
Indeed, I am. I am casting Continual Light. Using it, the spell has 3 usages. I am using usage 2, blinding a creature. So it gets a saving throw versus spell.
Mm-hmm. It fails.
It is blinded. Like a blinded creature cannot attack. That's it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Doesn't really have eyes, but I think
I
it's
know,
good
but-
enough. No, I'll give it to
I
you.
don't know.
I'll give it to you. That's the nice thing about BX. The magic is very, very malleable. We'll say that. We'll say
Beat
that.
it into shape.
It's got to be able to see you in some way. So we'll say the magic interferes with its sight. So what's it minus at?
It cannot attack.
Cannot
A
attack.
blind creature
Okay.
cannot attack. That's all it says.
Okay, we'll go with that.
You may want to have echolocate, click some bows together to make a noise.
All right, so you've casted. No one else was casting, and Darby is the only one that can melee with it. So, all right, Darby.
Shoot it.
Is it at any penalties for its AC or anything like that? It just can't attack.
Just says cannot attack. That's all it says.
Nice spell.
I shoot it.
I think I'll miss.
AC 7 will miss. Yeah.
Alright. Pew.
Right see?
Over his shoulder.
Yep. Go ahead. Roll your
Draw the
D8.
arrow,
Nope.
No magic. Am I still under bless or did that run
No,
out?
that ran out quite a bit ago.
Alright, so that's one
AC
more to hit
3
it, by
that
the
misses.
way. Does it 2 hit? Because I get a +1 because it's close range.
Yep,
I forgot.
2 will hit.
Okay,
You
so
do 2
2
points of damage. Chink. Cracks a bone. Doesn't do much else.
Alright, I helped. That's my turn.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything? Radnar? I mean, you have no idea what's going on because because of the hallway is kind of crowded, and Jeffacy and Fig Jam are already kind of standing in front of the door, clogging up the hallway.
I mean, if I notice that there might be something going on,
There's
I might
something going on.
Closer.
Yeah.
I might try to get a closer look. That's about all I would do this time, man.
You could drop down to the floor and kind of look between everybody's legs.
Yeah, Radnor doesn't drop down to the floor. He's just not. That's not a Radnor thing.
I think Radnar drops to the floor a lot. It's just the getting up part's the hard part.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can catch enough to know that there is an enemy in the room, and that Darby is the one being subjected to it right now.
I'd probably try to move up close enough that I could see something, and then I'd probably try to cast next round if it's needed.
Okay. So that's it for everybody. I guess Galen is just kind of standing in the hallway there. So let's go ahead and let's have Richard roll for this round, as the skeletons are entering the fray now, and the bone golem is blinded. Does it say for how long? What's the duration of the spell?
Permanent.
Huh?
Permanent.
Permanent! Oh,
It's
man!
Continuous light.
Oh, yeah.
It is crazy.
Wow. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
crazy.
But I've rolled a 1, so that's helping you out.
So did I. So it is going to be simultaneous combat. Well, the bone golem. I'm just going to do all their turn first because I always will let you guys go first on this one. So I'm going to go first on this one. The bone golem flails around, wiping its eye sockets that don't have eyes in it, yet seems to still make it not be able to attack as it just kind of goes off somewhere and gets out of the way. as the 10 skeletons converge on Darby. Only 3 at a time, however, can actually attack Darby.
Okay.
I was like, thanks. Appreciate it. That 17 will hit.
So I have an AC of 1.
Yeah. Okay, it rakes you for a single point. It's like a paper cut. It's really annoying, but it doesn't really do much. It's got like an envelope in its hand, and it goes, ah! For a paper cut. So that's all that they really can do because they're having the same problem you are. Doorway's clogged up. Actually, let me see. Let me see
You're
something
doing
real quick.
amazing, sweetie.
Now I'm going to say, despite Darby being a short boy, he still acts as a bar to the door, so they're not going to be able to attack through him or above him. So yeah. Although a sharp-eyed Asi does notice that one of the skeletons has a silver key hanging from its neck.
Hey, Jameis, there's a skeleton party in here, and one of them has a key.
Cool. Skeleton
wanna-
party.
You want to blow him the fuck up, or pray, or do something cool? As I knock another arrow. Oh man.
We haven't seen a
Ready.
magic arrow from you in a long time.
I know. Alright, I'm gonna take a pew at the one with the key.
Okay.
One for being close range. Pew.
Okay, that hits 4 points. Oh, not quite enough. So yeah, it lodges in its bony rib cage. It does some damage to it, but not enough to put it down.
Okay. Should have ricocheted the arrow
Yep.
more. Damn. The script says I get another shot. No.
Fig Jam, are you casting?
I step out of the way.
You step out of the way. Okay.
Yeah.
Darby, you've got 3 opponents in front of you. You're the one who wanted combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Darby.
I'm served. Okay, yeah, I'll strike at one skeleton with my sword.
Okay, that hits.
Oh.
I'll take your first one.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah,
does
4 points of damage, but it does hit. Also, not enough to destroy the skeleton, but it does do it some significant damage. And Fig Jam got out of the way, so who wants to fill that hole? Radnar or Galen? One person can step into the breach.
I will, because I'm going to turn undead.
Yep.
You're gonna do that?
let him do that.
Okay, yeah, you step forward. Turn Undead's not technically a spell, so you can move and cast it.
Yep. Cool.
What is the range on it, though? Does it say?
Oh,
Oh, never mind. It's sight. As long as they can see you, it works.
Yeah. Okay. I destroy up to 2. I automatically turn 3 and 4, and I can affect level 5.
Okay, so you automatically turn... What?
I destroy 1 and 2. I automatically turn 3 and 4,
Okay.
and I can also affect number 5, so I can turn 5.
Okay, so there's just a
And
lot of
affect
bone dust.
6 dice with the creatures.
So 6 hit
wait.
dice. So 6 of the 10 skeletons just explode.
If one of these, if there was an undead, say like an undead hawk, it was like, you know, a mile in the air with really good eyesight and could see him, would he be turned too?
Yeah. Because
Nice.
your victim has to be able to see and hear you. Because so basically, he's invoking his god's power. So if it can be seen, the power can be felt.
All right.
And we now hear all the statues go, wait a minute, we're not having that god around here.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's gonna. I mean,
There's some other god pandering their pamphlets around our dungeon. Let's go take care of this guy. Yeah, so 6 of the 10 skeletons just explode into a bunch of bone fragments. Here, I tell
That's
you
why
what.
you have a cleric when you got undead.
I'm going to say the 3 that were in front of Darby, since they were the front 3, are the first 3 that goes. So you're no longer in melee, Darby, at least for the moment. Radnar, you still don't have a line of sight. I see you shot your arrow. Fig Jam moved out of the way, so that's your turn. So next turn, Galen, why don't you roll a d6 for your side? Is anyone casting? There's still
Ten
4
indeed,
skeletons.
Turn undead.
Oh, actually, you know what? The bone golem is not destroyed, but it is
No.
turned, so it's going to the corners.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't think golems affected were affected
Yeah,
by-
normally no, but in this case, yes.
Okay, cool.
I like it.
Necromantic
Yeah.
power.
Yeah. We got a 4.
Okay. And was anyone casting?
Turn undead again.
No. 6.
They go first.
Okay. So the ones that were not automatically destroyed, actually, I guess they're turned because that's the next stage is you turn X number of hit dice that you roll, so they're turned. So they try to flee. So they flee out of the door that's at the back of the room, as does the bone golem.
Can the bone golem find that door?
Bone golem will go to 29, actually, because you're right. It doesn't follow the path, but it kind of knows where it is. So it'll go sideways. The skeletons will go down.
Look forward to it banging into the doorway to try and get through, and then finding the door handle, turning it and opening it. Wow.
Do I get a chance to backstab the golem while it's fiddling
I'm
with
good.
the
We're going
door?
after them, don't worry. We're going after them. I'm not leaving skeletons hanging around on my watch.
The silver key is on the ground. It was on one of the skeletons that went poof into bone powder.
Can I backstab the golem while it's fiddling with the door?
Mm. If you want to just coup de grace, yeah, you can do that. I mean, it's
We killed
blind.
the
It,
rest of
it
them.
can't attack, and it's...
Well, we kill the rest of them dirt. So at this point, we might not dice creeps.
Well, see, that's the thing. They had an action, so the skeletons at least are in the next room. If you want to go after them into the next room.
Yeah, I'll chase after them.
Okay,
I'm not letting them
I'm gonna finish off the golem.
okay, you do that. It's easy enough. So the room that the skeletons went into was a fairly nice looking, a very lavish looking bedroom, actually. Very well
This one?
furnished.
28?
28, yeah.
Yeah.
Other than the furniture, though, it is empty. They are cowering beneath the bed, getting away from your clericy deity.
Divine smite.
If you want to just finish them off, that's fine.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
they're
yeah.
one-hit die creatures.
Yeah. As I said, with Galen, I will not let them. They're abominations. They have to go.
Yeah. And Galen,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
gonna let them run away.
I know you guys can see it on the map because I failed to black it out. I couldn't find an easy way to do that. But go ahead and roll a d6 to see if your elven eyes pick up on the secret door.
Technically not.
Nope, it does not. Yeah.
It's a 1 or 2. I think I need. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see. You killed the bone golem before it opened the door into 29. So it didn't open the door.
Okay, got a nice bed here.
Yeah, it is a very nice looking bed, actually. Except for the skeletons that are underneath it now. But, you know.
Yeah.
They're dead. Oh,
Need to get the maid and get rid of the dust here, the bone dust.
All right, yeah, so what are you guys doing?
I mean, maybe we should look at the other rooms just to check that we're not going to be attacked by more skeletons. Or that we're going to attack more skeletons.
I can
Those.
check for secret doors too.
Okay, so Darby, you want to go into the room with Galen and check? All right, roll me a
Yeah.
d6. Yeah. You don't find anything.
Find the bed. You
Yeah.
find the bed.
It's a very nice bed. Goose down, you think? And is that
Really?
satin sheets?
It's good.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
join
we'll-
the others in the room.
Okay.
We'll have a
What
pleasant
kind of
rest.
party's going on in here? I'm gonna look around.
It's a bedroom party. Yeah, it's a really nice, well-appointed room. Other than that, though, it's just empty. Yeah, it has an armoire in it, but the doors are open. There's nothing on the shelves.
Would it be metagaming if I asked to do a detect secret door?
Nah, you go
Just
ahead.
while I'm looking
Yeah,
around.
just go ahead. Roll a d6.
We've got other rooms to potentially detect it into. We get one.
No, you don't find it either.
Alright.
Alright. Since Fig Jam had a sensible point, we'll follow his advice.
I did? Woo!
Hey, you got 19 intelligence.
What did he say? That you should all jump on the bed? That's what he said.
Clear out the other rooms, see if we find any more skeletons. And
Yeah.
if
All right.
not-
So who opens the door to 29? Not that that's a leading question.
I'll open it.
Wait, can we rest before we go?
Well, the point was to clear out the rooms before we rest.
Before we
so
rested.
Well, I don't know. See, that bed looks really inviting.
Says-
Silk sheets, fresh.
Oh, well, could we try in this room? Maybe it was just in that room. It wasn't like.
Ah,
Secret
okay,
door
yeah, that's a
nearby.
possibility.
Okay, again, you throw down your packs, you start to break out your
I
Yeah,
pushed the
various
bed in
things.
front of the doorway.
Actually, the bed is bolted to the ground.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
never mind then.
And no, the golden glow does not come up.
Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, worth a shot. Let's go clear the other rooms.
You promise the bed you'll be back.
I'll check 29 for traps. Why not?
Hmm?
Well, the bottom ground was going to be quite heavy to open it.
Yeah, it might have been not poisoned though.
Oh, you don't think
Door-
it's trapped? No,
it
it
seems fine.
looks fine.
Is it locked?
It is not.
Alright, open.
Okay.
There
It
it
looks
is.
like it's a storage closet. There are shelves here. The only thing that really stands out, the shelves have your usual. There's clerical vestments. There are like robes. There's censers, some incense sticks. Yeah, normal things you'd find in any back room of a religious house like this. The only thing that stands out though is that in the ceiling there are holes. Each hole is about a foot in diameter.
Mm.
6 of them. Oh,
There's
sorry,
holes
4
in
of them.
the
4 of them.
ceiling. That's weird.
It is weird.
Do any of these like religious things have any symbols of what religion they may be, or the god, or?
No, but they are that off yellow that you come to associate with the Amber family. They worship themselves. They're that smug.
Yeah. Guys, there's holes up there, and I don't know what that means. Darby, do you have any idea with like the stonework and stuff?
Do I?
I really have no
I can
idea.
check
They
out.
are neat, clean, 1 foot in diameter holes, 4 of them in the ceiling. That's really all you know.
It's really weird.
Yeah, they're very clean. Like they were definitely bored. They not like so like they're very smooth. Like someone took a rock cutting instrument and made them.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Can we see where they're leading?
How do you want to do that? You want to stick an arm up in there?
Well, is it is it very high?
Well, it's the ceiling it's a 6-foot ceiling. So you have to stand on something to really take a look.
Okay.
I mean,
Or
you
is
can
it
climb
like-
the shelves. You can just climb the shelves like a ladder to get up there.
And did the religious stuff and go, wait a minute.
No, I'll climb the shelves
Okay.
like you suggest, and I'll pluck my head. Look up. I look up.
All right. So there are 4 holes. Which one do you check out?
Let's say the third one.
The third one.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe I'll.
So your vision, you look in there, you don't see anything living. It looks like it goes back a good 6 feet, and there looks like there's something at the end of it. So it looks like a sack of some kind.
What
Can I
kind of
reach it?
sack?
Huh.
Can I reach to it?
It's 6 feet deep. So how do you
6 feet
reach
deep.
into it?
Ooh. Well, I'll take my pole.
Okay. Yeah, you just jam it in there and kind of wiggle it around, and a bladder falls out. It's a water bladder. You don't know if it's filled with water, but it's a bladder, a water bladder.
Okay. Well, I'll check out the other ones.
Okay, which one? 1, 2, or 4?
Let's get to 1.
1. Okay, you gonna do the same thing and just jam your pole up in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Beehive falls out of the hole. 6 killer bees emerge. Just you. Roll a d6. You can add any initiative bonus you might have from your dexterity, since this
Wasn't
is
expecting that.
single
I rolled
initiative.
6.
All right, so bees emerge from this beehive. You're the only one in this closet. What do you want to do?
Well, I'll strike with my sword.
You're gonna strike at the bees with your sword. Okay, go ahead. Wave that sword around. Scream like a little girl.
Help!
Oh wow! Well, you do hit it, or hit one anyway. Okay, you hit a bee, cleaving its little body in twain.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the other 5 killer bees now attack you.
I don't like their names.
Killer? Oh no.
Yeah.
No, it's not a real description of anything. Oh my goodness. Okay,
Oh,
well,
but I have something.
okay.
No, go ahead. But I have +4 to saving through versus poison.
Well, let's see what happens here.
One hits. And then that.
Yeah, one hits.
Starts on. That's right. The killer bees are just, just a name. They're actually hornets.
Yeah.
Give me just a second. I think they left out some information.
It's such a well-edited module. I find that hard to
Okay,
believe.
no, I see what it is. I see what it is. This is the original X2, folks, not the new Goodman Games one. Take 5 points of damage, and no poison yet.
Okay.
But at the end of their turn, more bees come out from the nest. One of them looks particularly large.
Does it have a little crown on it?
It might. Okay, so you're still the only one in the closet. Everybody on the outside can hear the angry buzzing of bees now, though. Do you guys want to do anything?
Well, I had opened the door.
Right, and so
Nice.
Darby's the only one that went in, though. So you're right outside the door. And so you see this bee's nest in there. Do you want to just quietly close the door on Darby? I mean, that would be,
I thought about it. No, but there's a big bee.
There is one large bee has just emerged, yeah.
All right. Knock an arrow. Ah, so close.
So close.
All right. It's close range, so +1 to hit. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Oh, you're going to use one of your last rerolls, so 3
Yeah,
rerolls
I wanna-
left.
I wanna try and save Darby here.
Why would you want to do that for?
What?
Okay, you hit.
Nice.
So
Thank you.
your arrow kind of slices into this larger bee. You did it some damage. Not enough to kill it, though. Looks very angry now. It's very angry.
Guys, we got bees. Can I move or no?
Not yet. Actually, we're
Okay.
going to go ahead and call this a next round now. So a C, why don't you roll for your side? The rest of you just hear that there's bees in the closet. You really don't have an angle to see in there because the C is standing in front of it now. So I don't know if anybody would cast given that, but there we go. Rolled the wrong thing again. Sorry. 6. Hey, look. There we go. That queen bee is coming right for you, a C. She's pissed.
Bring it.
Oh, come on.
How many bees?
Swat
Come
her away with my
on.
shield.
Yeah, see, the GM needs some rerolls. Okay, so there are now 5 plus the queen. Actually 4, because after the one stung you, it died. It stung you and it pulled its own guts out afterwards because, that's what happens.
Okay.
Really not very intelligent.
But they come after you. One of them might hit you. What's your AC?
1.
1? No, nowhere close. Okay, I guess it's your turn. What are you going to do, Darby?
I'll strike again.
You're waving your sword around to cut bees. Okay, there's 4 of them on you. Go ahead.
I mean, these are big bees, though. These aren't like.
No, they're just regular bees, except for the one large one. Okay, you kill another bee. Are you proud of yourself? You cut a bee out of the air. That's one less honey producer in the world.
Waving his sword at a bee. That's awesome.
See, you got a pissed off queen bee in front of you.
Yeah, I do. All right. I move action. I swap my longsword for my big iron pan. Because while it doesn't do as much damage as a rapier is more so precision, and a pan hits a big area.
Right, so you got to splat the bee with an iron pan. Go for
I'm
it.
gonna try and splat the fucking bee with a fucking
like
pan.
Ah, you hit it. You kill the queen bee.
Do I get her crown?
Yes.
All right, so there are still 3 of these bees buzzing around Darby. What do the rest of you guys want to do? Again, it's a closet. So as he's standing in front of it, Darby's inside, high up on a few shelves as he's swinging his sword around, still on a shelf. There's considerably less buzzing.
29?
Yeah, it's a big closet. Yep, it's a big closet.
30. Yeah, so we'll be bigger that.
Yeah, it's a closet that you can come in from both sides. Shelves are on either sides of the wall.
Rug and leave them to it.
Just gonna leave them to it.
What am I gonna do?
All right,
Ragnar
Radnar.
really feels like that was one of the funnier things he's seen.
So he's just laughing in the background. Galen, you doing anything? I mean, they're slaughtering these poor defenseless bees. All they wanted to do is live their life out in their 6-foot hole, but no, dwarf had to come by and shove a pole in there.
Yes, did you ever think about that? No, you only think about yourself.
All right, it sounds like they're leaving you to it, Darby. So why don't you roll a d6?
Yeah. Roll 4.
A 2. You go first. There
I'm
are
still here to
what?
help.
2 left? 2.
Oh.
Ah, terrible miss! You fall off the shelf with that overextension.
Oh, no.
You're fine.
I mean, I could cast magic missile, but I'm not gonna
No, don't waste it.
Hey, get out of there! Fireball!
The true
Nice.
cause of bee depopulation isn't cell phone, folks. It's magic missile.
Can I
let's see.
smash the nest that's on the floor?
No. Well, yeah, you could. You can go in and smash the nest if you want.
Just gonna take the pan and just
Splat.
the whole thing.
Okay, yeah. You are now open to attacks from the other 2 bees that are in here, however.
Good. Take it away from Darby a bit.
Okay. So you guys missed. It's the bee's turn. There's going to be 1 bee into each of you. First D20 is going to be Darby's bee. The second one gets you a C.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, you are stung by a killer bee. How much damage did
Oh
they do?
no.
They do a surprising amount of damage for a bee. 2 points of damage.
bad.
You swell up. And you kill the bee, so there's only 1 bee left because it pulls out its own guts after it stings you.
Is that bee's name like Butch or something?
This was
Butch
Alan.
bee.
This was Alan. His buddy George is the last one left. All right, let's finish this off, Darby. Just go ahead and give me an attack roll. One
Come on,
little
terrible
lone
miss. Come on,
bee,
terrible miss.
pissed off that his queen is dead, his nest is dead, and Darby
Minus
just
5.
cuts him in half. You have successfully stopped the threat of the bees.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to
Great.
polymorph one of them into a newt.
2 holes left in the ceiling. 2 holes.
I thought there were 4 holes.
He's already checked 2
And
of
we're
them.
getting 2.
Oh. I take my pole and I check a hole.
Okay, so 3 or 4. Oh wait, no.
Ooh.
2 or 4. 2 or 4.
2.
All right, you stick your pole up in there and you shake it around, and out falls a sack. It bursts open on the ground because the sack is long since rotted away, and there's 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, big money, big money, big money.
Yep.
Oh, I bet you're really disappointed you didn't win bees as well.
Happy. I wish it was bees.
He put his
Made
pole in
of
a hole and
gold.
now there's a sack.
Yeah.
There's
I'll
1
check
hole left.
Yeah, I'll check it.
Harass! Mini!
Roll a d6, Jeff.
Okay. 2.
Okay. Okay. You're not surprised. You're expecting something either good or bad to pop out, and it's bad. It's bad. A stony skinned looking chicken drops out of the ceiling, along
shit.
with its
Oh, shit.
its nest materials. Roll a d6, Darby. Just you for this round. Add in any kind of dex modifier you have.
I don't. I rolled 3.
It goes first. I'm sure you guessed what it is.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, maybe I should polymorph it into a regular chicken.
All right. First of all, it tries to beak you, and it misses. But you looked at it as it was coming down, so it catches your eyes. Make me a save versus spell.
Come on, man, make this.
Same versus petrification even ever
Or
used
sorry, yeah,
in
no,
this?
I'm sorry.
Because,
You are right.
mean,
You are right.
there
It
are
is
so many
a
times when
it is a save versus petrification. You are correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Redo that.
Can I
no,
can I keep my 11?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the die roll was the die roll, regardless of which macro you hit. I'll
Yeah.
take it. I'll take it. The horrifying chicken meets your eyes. It cocks its head so that its one eye on the side of its head stares deep into yours with its beady little red eye. Clucks menacingly. Okay, go ahead and so a C. You notice that there's a stone chicken on the floor. Roll a d6. And it's still just
Alright.
you two. Everybody else is just like, what the heck?
4.
I'm probably still laughing.
Yeah, probably. You guys go first.
Alright.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Swap to an arrow. I'm backing up,
I'm
but I
gonna
still
take a
have
shot.
a good shot.
Okay, AC 6
draw.
hits. So Darby, you hit it. You do 10 points of damage, which is not enough to kill it. Your blade does do damage, but it slides across the stony skin of the chicken. AC 11 is going to miss, Dion. You did not get your
Alright.
magic arrow. And now it clucks menacingly. It's going to rake at you a C, and it stares into your eyes. Roll your save versus petrification. And it misses you with its claws.
Whew.
Yeah. The chicken
can't
is
stone me.
disturbed that
I'm
its normal
already
attack
stoned.
methods don't seem to be working.
Can't stone someone who's already stoned.
All right. So all of you guys are hearing a very terrible commotion going on inside the closet. Darby, go ahead, roll a d6 for us. Let's get this over with.
Rolled 3.
5. It goes first. It's gonna keep on a C because it just wants a taste of a C burger. It misses. You probably don't know what it is, a C. So, nah, you made your
Stone
save. You
chicken.
made your save. I'll go with just that.
Alright, so I'm gonna move action swap to the rapier and. Whatcha? Nope.
Yeah, you missed completely.
With.
All right, go ahead, Darby.
This chicken is really fast for something that's made of rock. What the hell is this? I'm saying out loud.
I hit AC 0 for 9 points. Damage.
Yep. Actually, that's still not enough to kill it. Stone chicken. Yeah, it does hit it, and you do some damage to it, but it's still up.
Nice.
Okay.
I'd like to cast magic missile, but I don't think I think I'm probably laughing too hard to cast.
It's up to you. You're probably watching this because again, they're battling in Mortal Kombat with bees. Now a chicken.
I have. Well, no, I don't. Yeah, I have a magic. I have a ring of magic missiles, so I'm going to use that.
All right, go ahead. Just fire it off and tell me how many hit points you
That's one missile, or is that 3?
get. 3. It's
I forget how
your
we do that.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me.
All right,
Well-
you finish off the poor chicken.
I'm still laughing though.
Jeez, guys.
Thank you, Radnar.
All right, so we're at time, and we're going to end this in a closet where bees and a chicken have been defeated by the mighty party.
Nice.
But before we get that, just so that you've got your loot list, I assume that you went back and checked out the skeletons after
yeah,
you
I was
dispatched them.
gonna be
Yeah. So 500 gold pieces. You got the silver key. So now you've got an extra silver key.
Yeah, we got 4 now.
Yep.
Do any of the keys match up with the key that we got from the skeletons?
All
they
the silver
actually-
keys are different. They're all different.
Oh, okay, so they're not actual keys, they're, well, magical keys.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And don't
Oh.
forget the 1,000 gold pieces that came out of hole number 2 that I see.
I have noted down
Yeah.
whole gold.
And there is a bladder of liquid that nobody looked at.
But when I do go through the closet that's on the way to 13, as I do, my sentence go, wait a minute.
Did you make your roll?
This is a roll I made. You can look through the chat. You'll see it there earlier.
Yeah, okay.
Got it
Good
too.
enough. So yeah, you
Wait a
discover.
minute.
Yeah, that's fine. So there is another door into the room to the side, to the right, but then you discover there is a hidden door. And so yeah, that's a good place to end it there. You discovered a hidden door.
Dun, dun, dun.
Something is blocking the whatever power has been helping you along, giving you that rest that you needed doesn't seem to be working anymore, or at least not working here. Yeah, so how is everybody doing? I know people took some damage this time around. Darby, Radnar, how are you guys doing right now?
I'm up to 15 because of Galen.
Okay.
I'm at 18.
Okay.
Still have 37.
Okay, so you guys are fairly well off, so you don't necessarily need to rest. Good enough, guys. We will end it there with this run into Castle Lambert X2. Jameis, what do you got going on in your various things? You haven't blog posted in a while.
Yep. Got a blog there. Yeah, well, just movies are going to be light. So I did get my tickets to Eternals because that's coming up
Nice.
in a couple of weeks.
Bill, what you got going on for the frogs?
This week is a light week for the frogs. I finished up the Tunnels of Terror last week, and taking a week off from the Lost City Baracus game. There's still seats for it, I think, in the future, in like a week and a half, but we won't be playing this one.
Nice, and that is Frog God Games that Bill is
Yes.
running some for on their channel. Dion, what do you got going on?
Well, when I'm not playing D&D with all my cool friends on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sundays, you can find me streaming on my channel as Substance Used. Right now, I am like 4 or 5 dungeons away, or dungeons, quote unquote, from finishing Arcthalad 2. So next time I stream, it's going to be some level grinding, touching up loose ends where I can before I go and beat the fuck out of this game.
Nice. Richard, tell us all about your channel.
I joined a new club. It's a condescending club. I would tell you about the first rule, but I don't think you'd get it. It's very hard to explain to you. If you perhaps wanted me to try and explain it to you, well, you can come and watch me play video games rather badly over at LMTDETMFFR. Or, say it with me now,
Limited time
time
offer.
offer.
No vows.
No
Full
vowels.
Indeed.
Nice. And if you stumbled upon this channel, I'm sorry. But twitch.tv/SteamSteelMurder, we do Tuesday nights is First Edition Dungeons & Dragons. Fridays, BX Edition Dungeons & Dragons. Sunday is kind of a toss-up. This Sunday is going to be Gamma World 2nd Edition. The alternating Sunday right now is a Shadowrun game used in various systems using one roll engine right now. Check out the podcast at BlueMagic, BLUMAGIK.com. And this Halloween, we are running iHunt for our yearly Halloween special. Should be a lot of fun. Should be fun. Guys, thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for watching out there. Go tip your bartenders. Have a good night.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
Everyone.